Is self-isolation making you go stir crazy? Okay, just because we're in self-isolation, a new word in our lexicon, and we can't go out and eat, doesn't mean we can't have beautiful food and beautiful experiences in our home. So to build this celebration, I've gone through my fridge and in my pantry and pulled out a bunch of food items and display items, and I'm going to put it all together and make a beautiful little charcuterie board that's going to elevate your experience while we're stuck in our self-isolation.
It's delicious. Delicious.
Oh, can't wait to talk about this wine. But the only thing that I really did here that was more than just cutting up and displaying was I took my cherry tomatoes, I quartered them, I tossed them in a little bit of basil infused olive oil. I added some fresh rosemary, which by the way I cut from my yard, so oftentimes you have that very near your house. And I added some za'atar seasoning that I had in the pantry just to give it a little bit of a kick. And I did it for 3 people. Okay, here I am with Jake, smile Jake, and John, smile John. And we're the 3 who are currently isolated in our self-isolation or whatever we're calling it these days. And we're gonna talk about the wine real quick. So Jake and John are gonna taste the wine and I'm gonna ask them some questions.
I'm getting tropical fruit. There's oak, so there's a nice buttery mouthfeel and
Oh, wait.
I'm getting a little bit of stone fruit in it.
Stone fruit, very good. Yep.
There's a little hint of tropical though too, like pineapple or mango or
Nectarine, I think, would be a good one.
There's, it's all dependent on your palate, right? Everybody tastes things differently. This is a classic California Chardonnay that's not overly oaked, but Lorenzi uses a very neutral oak in his wines. And there's Lorenzi.
Can we eat now?
Cheers!
Cheers!
Okay, so here we are. Cheers.
Cheers.
With our charcuterie plate that we put together just from what we had in our pantry and fridge. And we're up on our rooftop. What better place to be in? What are we calling it again? Not self-isolation. What's it called?
Shelter in place.
Shelter in place. Hashtag shelter in place during this crisis. And you know what? We can do this with beauty. We can do this with fun. And we can do this with friends and fellowship. Let's eat.
Yes.